Sanibonani, and welcome back to Money Matters with me, Dozo. Thank you so much for joining me today. Welcome to our first series. This is a series that I am creating for freelancers and business owners on everything that you need to know that has to do with finances and tax as a business owner or as a freelancer. This is also available on TikTok and Instagram, a summarized version. I created this version just to go more in depth and on stuff. Today, I want to talk about record keeping financial records, and the importance, the why, the how, and the way to do it. So, first things first, why do you need to keep financial records? Well, it is for yourself and for external users of your information. If you are a business owner, you will want to know where your business stands, you'll want to know if your business is growing, or things that are working, things that are not working. Maybe certain expenses are a bit too high, maybe certain expenses. You need to be able to track your profit or your losses. The other reason that you will want to do this is for tax purposes, because companies have to file taxes every single year. You need to know what is in your income statement, what is in your balance sheets. I will go into the depths of financial statements in a later video. So in order to declare the correct tax, you will need to have financial records. You will have to have proof of that as well. Especially when it comes to expenses, you need to have proof of your business expenses. Sometimes SARS will want to audit the tax return, especially if you're a freelancer. They will want to audit the tax return and see that the expenses that you are claiming as business expenses are actually business expenses. The other reason why it's important to keep financial records is that when you are looking for funding, they will want to know where your business stands. They will want to know how much your business makes, how much your business is worth, and that's where this comes into play. You will be ready with that information rather than having to go back years or go back months to see what you sold, but it's hard to find. So that's very, very important for your business's growth and your business's well-being as well. Now, the first step to doing this is having a separate bank account. If you haven't started operating as yet, it may be a little bit expensive to do that, but once you start operating, it is important to separate your personal and your business expenses, especially when you actually have a registered business, because this helps you differentiate from expenses in your household or your everyday expenses and your business expenses. It just makes it easier for you when you need to do your monthly summaries, for you to know which expenses belong to the business and to see exactly what it is you spent on the business, to have an accurate representation of that. Now, number two is the monthly summary. Whether you do it monthly, quarterly, whatever it is, you need to, that is just a way for you to know what you are spending, what you are making, and it also gives you an idea of how much tax you may be expecting to pay in the future, because you can see that, okay, my business is heading towards a profit of this much, or this is my target and this is the target I'm trying to reach, so the tax on that will be XYZ. That's a very, very important. It's also important in creating a budget, whether it's a budget for yourself or your business. You need to be able to see and know that last month I spent this much on, let's say, I don't know, buying stock. This much I've spent less. Why is it? Why did I spend less? Or I'm still spending a bit too much, or it's increasing every month. Is it because I'm selling more? Is it the prices? What is happening? It really helps you investigate and get an idea of how well or how badly your business is doing. The monthly summaries can be done manually on an Excel spreadsheet. This is free, obviously, because you do it to yourself, but it can be quite time consuming, and it could probably take a while to get into like a rhythm of how exactly to do it, because you'll need to set up everything yourself, set up how an income statement looks, set up all of that. The number two place you can do it is an accounting program that I recommend. It's free. I recommend it on the basis that it is free. Is Wave Accounting Systems. Yeah, it's free. It's pretty easy to use. Nothing complex about it from what I've seen. I've had a limited use of it, but it's free. And if you are not looking to spend that extra 500 Rand on an accounting system yet, or on an accountant, you can use a Wave. Number three is QuickBooks. QuickBooks is one of my favorites just because it's quite simple. The interface is also quite simple to use, simple to follow, nothing complex about it. If you know another, yeah, so I think it wouldn't be complicated for someone who doesn't work in accounting or isn't familiar with this. I think you'll be able to follow where everything is and what everything is. You can use this for invoicing. You can use it for the monthly summaries. You can use it for financial statements. It's quite broad. Most of the accounting systems do allow you to do that as well. The invoicing, the financial statements, the monthly reports, monthly management accounts, stuff like that. So yeah, QuickBooks is the other one that I recommend. I'll put the prices of all of the others here, and so you can just get an idea of how much you should be expecting. Number four is Zero. Zero it's a fan fave. A lot of people use it. I personally haven't really used it that much. I think I've used it like once or twice, gone onto it, not daily use. Um, it's a fan favorite. I think there's a reason for that, so that's what I also recommend. Number five is Sage. I do feel that Sage can sometimes be a bit complicated. So if you're not really used to accounting systems, you may find it a bit overwhelming, just the interface, everything. But it's really, really good as well. It's no issues with it. It's something that I would also recommend. So out of all of these, you can pick your favorite or which one works for your budget, your business budget, but also go onto the website and see what each package offers, because they offer it in packages. So what each package offers and what applies to your business. These systems also help with invoicing and sending out statements to your customers so that you know who owes you, what they owe you, and also just for that professional touch and everything. So when your transactions start getting bigger, you may be okay with invoicing manually, but when you start getting more and more customers, you may want an automated thing where you just enter into the computer and send it to the customer. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share for others to view it.